Mr. President, the Russian Federation welcomes and supports the efforts of the Special Envoy of the Secretary General, Mr. Killer, including as part of his initiative to hold roundtable talks in Geneva. For the first time in many years, a chance has emerged in order to achieve a just and mutually acceptable solution to this entrenched problem, including in accordance with relevant Security Council resolutions. 2 rounds of negotiations have already been held, and we hope that these have laid the basis for further progress in the political process. We trust that the next meeting, in which all the parties have expressed their willingness to participate, including Morocco and Frente Polisario, as well as their neighbors, Algeria and Mauritania. We hope that these talks will lead to substantive progress. The international community, and first and foremost the Security Council, must assist the work of the Special Envoy. We are carrying out such work on our part with the Moroccan, Polisario, Algerian, and Mauritanian parties. We have close, friendly relations with all the stakeholders, and we value those relations, especially given that these relations have stood the test of time. We believe that there is significant potential in the hands of the African Union as well. We support the activities of the UN mission for the referendum in Western Sahara, and the mission counts Russian military observers among its ranks. The mission plays a crucial stabilization role in the region, and its effective work allows to maintain a favorable context to move forward the Western Sahara settlement on the basis of Security Council resolutions. We recognize the ongoing need to implement the tasks that are part of the mission's mandate. At the same time, we believe that it is wrong to create artificial commotion around the extension of its mandate or try to prejudge in the relevant resolution the direction that negotiations will take under the auspices of the United Nations, or to change previously agreed parameters. We believe that even if a settlement is achieved, the UN mission will inevitably remain in demand for a lengthy period of time. Regrettably, in recent years, amendments have been introduced to the resolution extending the mandate of MINURSO, and these amendments, in our view, undermine the impartial and objective approach of the Security Council to the issue of Western Sahara. It is unacceptable to erode previously adopted parameters. We must keep in mind that those parameters define the parties to the Western Saharan conflict and stipulate that the end goal should be a mutually acceptable solution that guarantees the self-determination of the people of Western Sahara through procedures that are in line with the principles and purposes of the United Nations Charter. We disagreed with the artificial modification of those parameters in prior years and said so directly, and we were unable to support such an approach on this occasion. Our arguments in favor of correcting the imbalance were blatantly ignored, although all we asked for was to restore previously agreed wording. This, once again, raises issues regarding the penholdership system on country-specific subjects. Replacing the fundamental principles of the Western Sahara settlement with abstract wording about the need to maintain a realistic approach or to seek compromise leads to ambiguity, undermines trust in our work, and dims the prospects for the political process. Moreover, such an approach does not facilitate the establishment of a constructive negotiating atmosphere. We remember full well that during many Security Council meetings, Personal Envoy Killer addressed us all with the request to give him unanimous support in a consensual public response from the Security Council. There was a window open for compromise. Russia will continue to be an impartial and balanced player on the Western Sahara settlement and will maintain contacts with all regional stakeholders. We will actively and consistently work to support the negotiation process launched by Mr. Killer in order to arrive at a mutually acceptable solution, we call on colleagues to make their constructive contribution to the process as well. There is a need to act in order to reverse the unviable status quo. We must keep in mind that the vacuum in the political process and the lack of a settlement to the issue of Western Sahara could be taken advantage by various terrorist entities, which would have a negative impact on the military and political situation in the entire region. I thank you for your attention.